Hi there, this is Kelly with Broaddus Properties Group, and I have Tiffany Tardash Whalen here again. And we are going to talk about your credit card debt. Wow, that's quite a topic. So, Tiffany, tell us what you're thinking about and what you're seeing in regards to people's debt. And this is across the country, I believe.
Yes. Right now, if you looked at the statistics of credit card debt, people have more credit card debt than they have had in the past. Historically, the charts are going up and up and up as far as credit card debt. And obviously, I mean, the inflation's up and people are struggling to pay their bills and, live their lives. And so it does make sense that those credit card debt is high right now. So when people talk about interest rates and being fearful that the rates are so high to purchase homes or to refinance your home, yes, they are up from where we were just a few years ago, but historically, in the last 30 years, the average interest rates for mortgages are right about 7.5%. So we are slightly higher than that, but not by much. So if you really look at your overall monthly debt, what do you pay in credit card interest rates? I would, urge everybody to pull out their credit card statements right now and look to see what your interest rate is. And does it fluctuate? It's a lot of times not a fixed interest rate on your credit cards. What is your interest rate on your cars? What are you paying on that? So if you combine that and you look to see what rate you're paying compared to if you did a refinance on your home to pull money out and get that credit card debt paid off, I guarantee you the rate on your mortgage right now, if you refinanced, is less than any credit card debt that you're paying right now. And then you can take some money out and use it to buy an investment property because, we all know that the main way to gain wealth in the United States is real estate. Year after year after year, it is a proven fact that real estate increases in value more than any other investment consistently. So let's look at that credit card debt. Let's look at those interest rates and do the right thing with our finances so that we can gain wealth in the future.
So I heard a statistic that there's a lot of people that are going into foreclosure because they got that really low interest rate and they don't want to let go of it, but their credit card debt is mounting and but they have this really low interest rate. Maybe they don't even really like their house, but they got that really low interest rate. What do you say to those people?
Well, that's where it comes in, where you really have to look at your overall monthly debt service. What are you actually paying? And does it really pay off? If there's a calculation, we can throw all of your monthly debt service into this calculation that says what you're actually paying in interest rate. So to go from what you have now at 3% up to, let's say, 7, and then we can buy that rate down so we actually can get that rate into the 5s. That difference in interest rate over a 30-year period of time is minimal compared to what you're paying on your credit cards and your monthly debt right now.
And you can write that interest on your house off on your taxes, but can you write your credit card interest off?
Oh, absolutely not. You can't write that interest off at all. On your mortgage, absolutely you can. So that's another calculation. Glad you brought that up. People forget about that. That at the end of the year, if you own a home, you get a pretty good chunk back from your taxes for your interest deduction.
So another reason for folks that are renting and worried about interest rate to buy, because They can write that off. They can't write their rent off.
So one of my favorite sayings right now is if you are renting, you're paying 100% interest. So what's so bad about the interest rates now compared to 100%? You're paying somebody else's mortgage, giving somebody else the write-off, and you're giving somebody else the appreciation that they're getting, and all you're doing is throwing your money away every month.
Okay, one more question, and we got to wrap it up. What about what people that say, oh, we're just waiting on the crash because we know that next year it's going to happen? What do you know, we're going to wait and buy when the prices of homes come down. What do you say to those people?
We all know that as soon as the rates come down, everybody that's waiting is going to jump in. When everybody jumps in, that means prices go up. It's simple supply and demand. And as demand goes up, values go up, prices go up. So the difference between a little bit of savings and interest rate, but paying more for the house, what you need to do is, it doesn't make sense. Buy now when you don't have all the competition of everybody running out to buy real estate. Buy now. That's what the big investors, that's what the big money people are doing. They're buying now before everybody else does.
Lots of awesome advice. If you have any questions, feel free to contact either one of us. I'm Kelly Broaddus with Broaddus Properties Group, 928-606-6749. This is Tiffany Tardash-Whalen, and how can they get a hold of you?
Hi, my number is 480-205-5390. My email is tiffanyt@ccm.com. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.